Bart was out of the house early in the morning, and Lisa was puzzled about where he had gone. Marge looked outside and found Bart digging in the garden. He kept at it for the entire day, which made Marge a little worried, so she sent Homer over to check on him. To everyone's surprise, Homer not only failed to get any answers out of Bart, he ended up joining in and digging alongside him. Of course, all of this was just a story Homer had been telling the group. Mo had been listening to Homer's lousy stories for a whole year, and he was thoroughly fed up.
Jeez, Mo, you've been a real crank lately.
Take that back!
Now, you see, that's what I'm talking about. You're always pointing that shotgun at us.
And calling us dumbasses.
Which we're so not.
Mo had completely lost his passion for work, and no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't even earn a tip from this bunch of drinking buddies.
Maybe we'd tip you if you'd smile once in a while.
What do you call this?
Shee, don't do that.
Everyone figured Mo was simply under too much pressure and suggested he take some time to get away for a while. As it happened, Mo was thinking about visiting his old school, hoping it might help him rediscover his love of bartending. While Mo was away, everyone wanted to help look after the bar. As for who would become the temporary manager, that would be decided by how well they did at a game. Carl was not happy about the result, convinced it must have been the wind's fault. Mo handed the tavern over to Homer, and the moment he stepped out the door, he heard an explosion. It was too late for regrets now. All he could do was deal with it when he got back. Before long, Mo arrived at his alma mater. Walking through the campus, he found that nothing had changed. He then tracked down the teacher who had taught him all those years ago, and the two of them sat and talked about their lives over the past few decades. Mo was lost at this point in his life, unsure of how to keep moving forward on his path as a bartender. But his teacher praised him as a naturally gifted mixologist and suggested he might try a change of environment, saying that only the right atmosphere could truly nourish the soul. However, the teacher had troubles of his own. He had been diagnosed with cancer, and no matter how much passion he still had for bartending, his time was running short. So the teacher urged Mo not to leave anything unfinished or live with regrets.
Goodbye, Mo. Bye, Professor. Hey, don't you want to take your shoes off before you go swimming? Professor? Oh.
Want to know how Homer managed the tavern while Mo was away? Stay tuned for the next episode.